Sustainable aviation fuel is a decarbonization pathway that airlines can use today. It's ready now in technology that can utilize existing infrastructure for delivery and distribution of that sustainable aviation fuel, the pipelines, the trucks, the tanks at the airport, minimizing impact to an airline's operation so they can continue to deliver best-in-class service and onboard experience for the passenger. Industry leaders are partnering to develop technologies to convert waste from fats, oil, and greases into sustainable aviation fuel, which can then be used to propel, the aircraft that's in service today.
The first refinery was built in 1850. Over the course of 120 years, technologies continue to evolve to deliver the fuel that we have today. What we need to do is change this industry in 20 years, right? 100 years less. And rather than just processing one feedstock with the oil industry, which is crude oil, we're going to be tackling a lot more feedstocks. And this is absolutely a challenge that we cannot afford to lose, and everybody's part of that. What I was working on 5 years ago is entirely different than what I'm working on today. And it's going to change in a few more years. So that's really exciting.
Most people know Honeywell as that HVAC company that invented the thermostat or that black box fan that you have in the corner of your room. Honeywell did in fact invent those technologies, but over 100 years of innovation and technology development, we've done so much more. Take the aerospace industry, for example. We've provided technology that's been on every manned mission to the moon, and in fact, we're actually on Artemis 1.
We have over a decade in developing technologies for renewable fuels, whether that's sustainable aviation fuel or renewable diesel. And recently, Honeywell has expanded by launching our sustainable technologies business. And this business is really targeted at finding those technologies that will help us move the needle on sustainability.
I like to see Honeywell and industry leaders continue to develop different ways to decarbonize sustainable aviation fuel, to be able to deliver cleaner fuels.
The existing fuel has been around over 100 years. And what we need to do is transition to a new fuel in 20 years. And what that means is we need to scale very fast. And what World Energy provides is the capital, the capability, and the entrepreneurship that is comfortable with all the changes and as well as the uncertainty. And then partnering with Honeywell, the leading industry, it allows us to really bring forth solutions sooner rather than later.